There. There we go. Okay. Why don't you go live on Twitch? Oh, hi. You're just really excited. Hi, Callie. Hi, Twitchy. Oh, hi, Josh. Hi, OPK. I'm excited to play this game. I don't actually even know what it is. But it's going to be great. Let me tell ya. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Grayster. Hi, Cebu. How we doing? Oh shoot, I don't have my alerts on. Hold on. I don't know why it's not playing. Jeez. Charlie! Thank you for the 6-month resub. Gone by too fast. Thank you so much for the 6 months. What the heck? You're a curly fry now. Hi, Saitorm. Hi, Dope. You got a which one did you get, Grayster? What shirt? Almost a whole year. Almost. For real. Hi, Steven. Okay. Well, this says Pelican Town. Is it black and white? Yeah, that's the one me and Callie have too. Yes. We're triplets now. '88 Metacritic. Oh. Hi, Tequila. Oh, hold on. You can't even see anything yet. Tequila, how are you? We are triplets. I love that one. How's everyone's weekend? Oh. Oh, we're starting right away? Okay, hold on. Yeah, pick a day and wear them, and then put all the pictures in Discord of us wearing them the same day. Oh, okay, I will get that sent out tonight, Tequila. The weekend is never returning. All good things must come to an end. Oh, this just starts right away? Okay, so we're playing this game. Oh my gosh! Congrats, Charlie. Because you're the best soccer player. The best. Hi, Redeemed. So today we are starting this game, What Remains of Edith Finch. And is it short enough, like, that I'll be done this stream, Callie, or will it take like 2 streams? Reorganize my room. I love organizing and reorganizing. Too physical. Yellow cards are fun. A baddie would I don't know, Dope. I don't know. But We're on a boat. Okay, so we'll aim to finish it tonight. We ready to go, chat? Y'all ready? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Algren Healer just subscribed. Yes,
Hi, Drew's Blank. Algren, thank you so much for the 4-month Prime Gaming resub. Let's go. Thank you so much for the hold on. The 4-month Prime. Thank you. This is not a scary game. I don't believe. Actually, now I'm like, wait, is it? I don't know. But I don't think so. Algren, thank you so much for the 4-month Prime. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But no, I don't believe this is a scary game. I guess we'll see.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
The beginning with the house. Ooh. Oh, I walk very slow. Okay. I need to turn my... There we go. Oh, I can zoom in on stuff.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh. Okay. There must be something in the rooms. It was sketchy then.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Well, somebody did not read.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. Video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Which way do I go? I want to try the other way. I just did Drew's Blank, yeah. Can I turn, I can turn up the game. Yeah, they're up all the way, but I can turn the game up. I just turned it up a little bit.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
There, we'll do that. Oh! Oh dear! Oh. Okay.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
The house speaks. Hey RC, we're playing a new game. Oh, so this was the other way we could have gone. We could have gone up or down. Is there anything else down here?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
That's why I wanted to go back. I wanted that achievement. I read them before. Was that Bambi? Yes. No jump scares.
The
This
house
isn't...
was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's not a scary one, I don't think. Now I'm not sure.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Ooh.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Maybe the garage. It's very pretty.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Freaky. I try.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
He was only 18 when he died. Wait, no, he wasn't. 22. My math isn't mathing.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Chinese is good.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. Oh, look.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Ooh, we liked bugs. That's disgusting.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Whoa. The letters went up the chimney.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, there's still like noodles.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Jeez. Yes, I believe we are Edith.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. Oh, what the heck is that? Is that a shark?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Great Uncle Walter liked
He always
fish.
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh,
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I looked at everything. Okay. Oh,
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Oh, nice. How long are you going for vacation, RC? Anywhere fun? Hi, Dima. Okay, well, I guess we're going in the secret tunnel.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, are you going to see?
I had no idea where all this was going to lead.
Are you going to see your streamer?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
And she ate the gerbil? No.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, she ate the gerbil food.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Not Christopher. It's very dark in here.
I kept eating and eating.
Ew. Eating the toothpaste? That's disgusting. For 10 years, 91 months. That's crazy. Why are you eating toothpaste?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Why? We're not drinking the toilet water. I
Then
thought she
I
was...
heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh, okay, sorry. What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I'm now a cat? Oh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
You're a cat. How do I get up there? Oh.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh my gosh.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
So your dad knows you turned in...
her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What?
Rabbits.
I got him.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What in the actual world? Okay.
A mama rabbit.
Well, I guess we're going for the mama rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I'm a shark.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
Oh, phew.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, boy. I want that fishy.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, that's not a fish, that's a seal. Where'd he go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I am having a hard time controlling this shark.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. Is there more seals? There.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I? A snake? Or... The noise is just yucking me out. I'm an octopus? Oh, I see how I'm supposed to move now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Good gracious. Oh my word. Merry Christmas to that guy.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Oh my god.
Across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay, this is very, very interesting. Oh, I was in a toilet.
I got closer and closer.
This is her room.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Huh? Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
She was only... Molly was only 10 when she died. Edith.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
It's a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great-Grandma Edie liked birds.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
The family curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Okay.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Ouch to your mother.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, no kidding. No, it's not scary, Karen. Hi, by the way. Totter Tot, thanks for the follow.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I don't know, that carpet did freak me out pretty good. Fair. This is where he developed the photos. This is Calvin and Sam's room.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Ooh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I actually can't ride on swings or they make me motion sick. Isn't that sad? Can I get off this?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I didn't know you could swing with both legs. I just figured it out.
Always wanted to fly.
Calvin, dinner's ready.
This is where he swings all the way over the
But
edge.
that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Here I go.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, make myself sick.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Is that stupid?
day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Flied to his death. Yikes.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Huh. Oh.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh. Oh boy.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
That
Her
was...
biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It
No, I
was
think someone
Barbara's
just died.
father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
He's gonna die.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
The
She
pumpkin
reached for
guys.
the music box. And as she she wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Uh-oh. Why are you going down?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, no.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh.
Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh, dear. She did not sound...
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then
Yeah,
act
Rick.
furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
The crutch?
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, Walter. Why the heck did the roller skate? Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify
All
the
the
police of
doors.
any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman,
Oh!
and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
That's right.
And whoever he was,
Take him.
couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Until she died.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh, come on. Abandon Walter.
My door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I just sent it this week, RC. Oh, he gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Jeez. The doorbell. Oh, do we not have any of the ginger ones?
Someone at the door was dying
One of the
to
drawers.
speak
These
to
ones so.
young Barbara.
They're just little gels.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Who is it?
Oh dear.
Her oh dear, like, she's not scared.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
What?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
This is
Her
so...
ear.
Oh no!
Now that's
Her
what I
ear?
call a real
You need to spice this up? What do you mean? Eerie tail? Get it? Oh boy.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I don't know about happy ending. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Well, Barbara's story was interesting.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, this was locked. Whose room have we not been in yet? Been in Molly's.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh wait, where's the music box? Is it downstairs? Fortnite reactions. Hello. Hello. Okay. No, it's right here. Yeah, I did use it, but I didn't get the key out of it. There we go. There we go. Star Zodiac. Zodiac? Hello. Zodiac? Star Zodiac?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Nope, don't want one of those. So this is Sven's work station.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What was she hiding?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh.
I remember asking
very
Mom
dark.
once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter was the kid under the bed.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
He was underground for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Just the same thing over and over.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What is he eating? Peaches or something?
And then one day, everything just
Everything just
stopped.
what? Stop.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
The thing that was
Maybe it
shaking?
got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Where did he get all of his calendars? That's a great question. Cereal?
I know it's out there somewhere.
What is it?
Whatever killed Barbara
The Pumpkin Man.
and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
So he's breaking out. He's been hiding for 30 years
Whatever's
because
out
of...
there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
So he didn't even get a minute.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So she was alive when Walter is just chilling in the basement. Maybe the mom didn't know he was down there. The sun hit his face and then smacked him in the face. Yikes, okay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Now we're gonna get hit by a train. He literally lasted
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
30 seconds.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Ooh. Careful of the
Now that there's
train.
only one of us left. Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Well, he didn't get hit by...
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Y'all are
we
just
made it real.
unlucky. Huh. Just unlucky.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Probably not.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Well, you're not dying.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's she writing to? Like her children?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm speaking for myself. I'm pretty lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Nothing there.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I just keep going up the trail? I think so.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well, that's sad.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's a little messed up.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ooh. I think they spoke all of this into existence.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
There's a lot
I'm
of
sure
dead
Odin's
people.
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
No.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That was the boathouse, right?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
She liked Edie.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Jeez. Everybody
There's so many
died.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
And she's gonna die in the end, watch. Because she came back to the house. Watch.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh no. No, 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 no. See, now this is where I don't like this. Because if she dies, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Oh, the ladder's over here.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, Sam, show me your freaky story.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
What am I supposed to take a picture of?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
He's peeing.
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No, Dad.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man,
Dad!
good eyes, Dawn.
I found a deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
What are we
Do I
shooting?
have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, got the picture.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Well, that is sad. Hey, Infinity Autumn. All good. I had to take a grab. All this game's making me feel like I am such a pansy when it comes to motion sickness. Hey, Vegas girl. Oh. No, we haven't been this way.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Man. Like, that's so unlucky. That the deer was actually not dead. Oh. Like, what?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Okay.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. I know you did everything you could.
Oof.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Stefanelli, hello. I've never played this. Thanks for the follow. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to do that.
I wish you... He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay, I don't like that. What? Come on.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
That is not...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Love you. Sheesh. The other one with the babies sold.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no. Lightning's gonna strike. Run it into the tent. Oh, there's the other letters.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. until we found you.
Dead.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh man, this family. They just went through it. Greg, be a baby. That's what Greg's job was. Be a baby.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Dude, this family is for sure cursed. Because this much trauma and death, I feel like that's not normal.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh no, and he's gonna die too, right?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. Man. Yeah, like the amount of trauma this family has gone through. Like there ain't no way I'd be going back to that house.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Where? Do I have to go back out? Oh, I feel like everything's in here. Oh, yeah, the emotional damage. So the baby was Edith's mom's brother. So her uncle. We already went up. I feel like there's nothing left up here. She's gonna die, isn't she? Oh, there we go.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Because they wouldn't let them go in the dead
And for
people's
a
rooms.
while, things were good. Almost normal. but it didn't last.
Yeah, I feel like that's the story with this family. 'Cause it just doesn't last.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton is her brother. Oh, Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
What did that say? Oh, a chew. Huh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So she still thinks he's alive. Because they haven't found the body, right?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What did... Is this gonna be like the Wendigo again? Like flipping... You know? The Wendigo.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Okay, how did Lewis
After he
die?
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Open. This is a crazy house. Like, it just doesn't seem like it would be very stable.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What? Wander?
Wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
What?
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
He's gonna
I
chop
spoke
off
with
his hand.
boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Until he chops his hand off.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
To keep chopping
It seemed
fish?
very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Imaginary friend or real?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Oh, they left me. Yay!
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Okay. I'm gonna chop my hand off, I know
Every
it.
day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
He's like Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
In his mind.
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
He's totally just not there. The monotony's getting to him.
He heard rumors of a handsome queen. queen was on her own quest for...
rainbows, because serpents are scary.
Radiant rainbows.
Is this like choose your own adventure?
He followed the sound of her
silver harp.
Silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
He is completely engrossed in this dream.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
His dream world is overwhelming.
That the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
He is so lost in his own head. Trippy.
He began to forget the world we know.
Uh-oh. Oh no, he's gonna chop
I think it
himself up
pained
or
him
something.
to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh no. What are we doing here?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Uh-oh.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh no. So he thinks he's going to this great old party, but he's actually going to get chopped.
Calico, who'd insisted on inviting him.
That's what's going to happen. Look at that big cat. Oh, it's Molly. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
We're going this way.
There was only one thing left to do.
What? Become the king.
Bend down his head.
Oh! Oh no. Oh man.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh,
My brother
man.
was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah, nice to see Molly. It's a cat. But, like, what?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He was so sad who he really was that he just... Oof. Some of this is heavy. Jeez Louise.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Well, you might be dead if you'd stayed.
But I understand why we left.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
What last night? What's happening?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Ooh.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
We're going in the library. Candles with all those books probably.
What you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night,
You broke the curse.
tide went way, way out.
Right? Come on, something good's gotta happen here.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
You probably shouldn't.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh.
For a while, I wandered.
That wasn't a good idea.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Okay.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh.
It's mine.
Let me read it.
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I couldn't finish the book. No!
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot.
Great.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Why? This sucks.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Everybody died.
Until I found out about you.
Who?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh, the baby. She's writing to her baby.
Forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, why is it not?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no. She dies in childbirth? Is that?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No. What? No. Oh. That's it? Now that guy's gonna die. He's got no one because she's dead. What? That's so sad. Their family really was cursed. It was really pretty. Wow. Huh. That was just like going through how all of them died. I speed ran it? What else was I supposed to see? Did I miss stuff? Yeah, I did that in just under 2 hours. I didn't get all the achievements though. No, wait, no, I don't think it is. Did I miss stuff then? Because I tried. There were things to see in the house, but you didn't miss story. Because I did try and look at all the things, because I'm usually really bad with these kind of games and just go full force through full force through the story. Because I tried to look for everything. Dang. So she died in childbirth is what I'm assuming. I finished an hour faster than the average. Really? Oh. So I must have missed a lot of stuff. Yikes. Because, yeah, that was an hour and like 50-ish minutes. That was just so sad. That was an interesting one. That was like some crazy stuff. I did not like this one because that almost had me in actual tears. It didn't have me there, but I was very, very close. I'm really good at like sucking them back in, so. The music is really pretty though. What are the achievements for this one? I almost have them. I have 4 out of 9. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops. Look in all peepholes and telescopes long enough to hear Edith's commentary. Oh, I didn't look in all the peepholes of the rooms. Play Calvin's story again. Is that the swing guy? Clear all balls off the pool table. Let the drunken sailor finish his song. Huh. Maybe I should have looked at all of these first so I could have done all of them in the first playthrough. Oh, the drunken sailor when you're the octopus monster thing on the boat, right? Yeah, Fizzle, but like that family was so unlucky. I feel like most families, not all of them, everyone's dead. Literally everyone's dead. Yeah, except Edith's kid, but yikes. It's just so sad. Do I go back and do all of these right now? Yeah, 116 minutes. Low-key, I think about this game so often. Why? I'm gonna try not to think about it. It was really good. Like, the story was good and it was intriguing. It was just sad. It's just so sad. Like, what the heck? It was, yeah, it's very pretty. And so deep. Like that one with the guy who worked at the fishing place. That was like, oh. Yikes. Yikes. I might go back and do these achievements, or yeah. I must have missed a lot of commentary because I don't think I looked in any of the peepholes in the doors because I didn't know that you could look in them. Yeah, that was good. I like that one. Did Grayster say FNAF? No. Although I feel like I can beat it, but I don't know if I want to try right now. I don't know if I'm ready to... What? Callie suggested this one to me. Yes. I have a ton of... And it was on sale too on Steam. I feel like if I were to play more of Spiritfarer, it would get deeper too. Yeah. There was I try and look at the Steam sales all the time now. Have you guys heard of the game Lost But Found? It's when I want to, I got it. It was free. Deep mind altering games currently. Okay. Maybe I play Plants vs. Zombies. I bought that too. I also finished my book today that Callie got me for Christmas. Really good. It was really, really good. Oh, also, Jed is now in a big boy bed as of this weekend. Also, we have our sponsored stream for the Royal Match game on Wednesday. So, but yeah, Jed's now in a big boy bed. Which is crazy that he's even big enough. The first night he fell out of the bed twice. The first time he fell, he didn't wake up right away. He like fell out and then was still sleeping. And then like 10 minutes later he woke up and was like, why am I on the floor? And then the second time he fell off the bed, he he woke up right away. Still singing. Well, he hasn't been singing himself to sleep since he's been in this new bed. He just kind of lays there. I think he's a little freaked out. Oops. So yeah, he hasn't been really singing himself to sleep. I have a picture of him. The first night before he went to bed. He's so excited. And then this is a picture of him when he fell out of the bed the first time. So now we just today got this like kind of like a rail that like attaches to the side of his bed. That'll kind of stop him from falling off the bed. I did that once, but I was in the top bunk. Yeah, that's not good. So